Hello everyone, and welcome to another episode of Crypto Raiders Chronicles. I don't even know what episode we're up to anymore, but we've got some pretty big news, so we're going to talk about that while we get into our raids like usual. Just going to do a quick simulation on Olgos. We have good odds there. We have 50% against Heroic. 55. Oh man, let's maybe we can get to level 8, and then we'll have really good win rates against Olgo. We'll just send Crypto Chronicles in, and I don't know if you guys can see, but up in this tab, we have a little bit of a spoiler of what we're going to be looking at later today. That is the Alchemy tab. Alchemy has been released in Crypto Raiders. Pretty cool feature. We're going to take a look at how that works pretty soon. But of course, let's get our actual raids done first. So, Crypto Chronicles, I think, has had a pretty good win rate against Olgo in the past couple weeks, so we should be fine. He is using that Ice Barrier. Ice Barrier really not good with the build that we have on him, but it still blocks like a hit or two from Olgo, so it ends up being worth it. Got a nice little health advantage. And really what I'm excited to talk about once we're done with our raids, I really want to take a look at Alchemy. And if you guys just want to skip through the raids, you can just move forward through the video. And at some point later on in the video, we will be talking about Alchemy, and I'll show you how that stuff works. But here we have a close fight. Can we get a dodge in? Or a crit? No, he dodges us, and we lose our first fight against Olgo. That's a little unfortunate. It does say we have 90% against him. Definitely not what you want to see there. Alright, Olgo's here. We'll try again, round 2. Yeah, he got a lot of dodges on us that last fight. Seemed to be the issue. This fight looked like it's going a lot better for us. A lot better for us so far. So, in the meantime, we could talk about, because I don't want to go through OpenSea. I mean, I suppose we can look at OpenSea and compared to last week. I don't fully remember the price that Raiders were at last week, but if, I believe the prices of most things have been relatively stagnant. Right now, Crypto Raiders are, I think, 0.11 Ethereum, which I believe last time they were like 0.1 or 0.12, so they haven't really moved. The price of mobs, I also believe, have not moved much. Raider token itself, let's take a look at Raider token. Raider token is worth about $4.38 at the time of recording. So, I believe, for the most part, prices have been relatively stable in the past week. No, there hasn't been any crazy movements, which is fine. You know, there doesn't always have to be crazy news going on in Crypto Raiders. We don't need that all the time. The game itself is already pretty chill. We don't need it. I'd rather we have, like, steady growth and, like, times where we heat up and we cool down, rather than just like constantly things being on fire. And just because I feel like if things are just always pumping, it's not sustainable, and I feel like the way we're growing right now has been pretty sustainable, so I'm a fan of that. One thing that I do like to look at a lot is the number of it's the number of raiders on the market. And I've been keeping an eye on that for the past weekish. Here, let me pull this up real quick. Yes, let me see. I'll have it loading up in a second. Yeah, so here we go. We can see some raiders real quick. I know we're doing this a little out of order, but we can take a look. Right now for sale, there are about 610 raiders. So this number has been coming down. for a while, we were staying at around 550-ish. And then sometime last week, we bumped up to like 670. And there were just a ton of raiders that hit the market. And now they're slowly trickling away. They're being bought up and they're not being replaced. So we do have, literally in 6 days, I believe. In 6 days, there is going to be another recruiting event. So there's going to be a flood of new raiders hitting the market. But it could be that before this recruiting event, there could be another run-up on the price of raiders like there was last time. The week before the recruiting event, there was a run-up where a lot of people were trying to buy their raiders. So that could happen again. Maybe it doesn't happen. Keep in mind, guys, none of this is financial advice. All this is just a dude playing a video game, and I'm just talking about the video game. So we did our 4 raids on Crypto Chronicles. Let's get a little frisky here. We'll try them out on Heroic one time. It looked like we had about a 50% win rate. So hey, maybe we get lucky. Maybe we beat Heroic. Maybe we don't. Let's see what happens. Yeah, I love the way this hammer looks. The Skull Smasher. Or maybe it's Skull Masher. It's one of the two. Alright, there's Olga. Running for the hills. Well, it's going okay right now. Definitely kind of close. I'd like to get some dodges and some crits. That was exactly what we're looking for. Let's do that a few more times. A little less what we want to see. We're falling a little bit behind on damage, I think. Those dodges could catch us back up a little bit. Looks like we're falling behind again. We really need these dodges and these crits to come through for us if we're going to win this fight. Okay. Nah, I think that was our death sentence. That dodge doesn't look like it's going to be going our way anymore. We need dodges. Yeah, that's fine. Alright, so this time Crypto Chronicles isn't able to beat Olgo on Heroic, but he does have... He's very close to leveling up, so maybe next week he'll be able to do it. But that will do it for our raids. Let's get back to the thing that we all came here for today. Let's take a look at Alchemy. So how does Alchemy work? So as you can see, with Crypto Chronicles, I've already tested out we've made one potion, and let me show you how this works. So we can spend 3 Grimweed, 2 Eye of Newts, and a potion, and 3 Aurum, and we can make some health potions. So let's try to make 10 real quick. So we can do that. We can craft. Bada bing, bada boom. I'll speed up the gas, save us a little time. And any second now, our transaction should confirm. There we go, we confirmed. And so I actually don't know where we see it. There we go, yeah, here we go. So now we can see we have 11 minor health potions. So there they are. And yeah, pretty basic stuff. You go, you make your stuff, and now we're going to be able to use these potions in battle at some point. I'm guessing utility for them is not too far off. So I think that's really cool. Really looking forward to seeing crafting continue to be built out, and just more resources in the Crypto Raiders ecosystem is always a good thing. So yeah, that'll be it for that. Let's take a look real quick at prices like we were looking at earlier. So if we look at activity, oh, actually one sold while, yeah, one raider sold while we were looking at this. Must have been this. I don't know which one, but so we're at 31 sales for the day. There's like 6.5 hours left in the day, so it definitely feels like there's less sales going. We're coming down a little bit, right? Like we had this massive run up, another little run up, and now it looks like attention is just kind of going away. I think there's a lot of noise, so yeah, I don't know if that just went away. Hopefully that's gone. I'm sorry about that. We'll make sure we end this soon so that doesn't keep going. But yeah, I think that's gonna be. Maybe we see at the end of this week, before the new recruiting event happens, because these days over here were the week before the recruiting event. So this day was the day before the recruiting event. So maybe we have something similar happen. I really don't know. Maybe this day was before the recruiting event. I don't really know. Let's look at mobs real quick. Take a look at the mobs. And mobs have not really moved too much. They definitely came down from a few weeks ago. They were at 0.3. Now they're at 0.17. And I think last week they were a little lower. So I really don't know. But mobs are chilling right now. They're not going too crazy. Oh man, here's this puddle. I've had my eye on this puddle for a week, so I just haven't pulled it off. Yeah. And I guess we can look at Crypto Raiders mounts too. And then we'll call it a day. Mounts 0.244. They look like they're about the same price as last time. I don't really remember what they were last time. But yeah, that's gonna be it for today. For the most part, prices have been relatively stagnant, which is fine. The important thing to me is the fact that we now have crafting. I think crafting is or alchemy. I think that's big games. Oh, and let's actually take a look. So we did quite a bit of alchemy, and now our boy is level 3, which is pretty sweet. Let's bump him up to level 4. You know what? We'll have him do another 10. You know what? Actually, hold up. I'm at 11 right now. Let's get ourselves to 25. So that would be 14, right? Yeah, that would be 14. I'll get myself up to 25 potions. Huh, what happened there? Let's try again. I should have sped that up. Yeah, I should have sped it up. But, yeah, that's gonna be it for this video. You guys get the gist of it. Well, I'm gonna ramble a little bit longer, see if I can stall for that transaction to go through. But it definitely might take a minute. There we go. It went through. So let's take a look. And there we go. 25 potions. So crafting is very simple, not hard at all to do. All you need is a little bit of Aurum, a little bit of Newt, and a little bit of Grimweed. And you're gonna be taken care of. And the final thing I want to point out is this. We have recruitment coming up very soon. 6 days and 4 hours for our next recruitment. So make sure you got your... I mean, you guys saw I've got a stack of Aurum ready to go. I'm trying to be ready to recruit on every single one of my raiders that I have staking right now. Or that I have questing right now. So make sure, if you guys do have your raiders out questing, make sure that you have them coming home about a day before recruitment so that you can recruit on them all. And make sure that you got your Aurum ready to go, because it's a new recruitment event, guys. You got to get those raiders out. It's going to be awesome. And that's going to be it for me today. Have a great week and enjoy your alchemy. Bye, guys.